Hi everybody, welcome to the fourth section of the React Native course. In this section we'll learn how to build animations for our React Native app. In this section we're going to take a look at the following topics. First of all, we'll do a quick introduction of React Native animations. We will introduce the animated module, the most important animations module of React Native. We will also check out the layout animation module, used for composing performant animations of layout changes triggered by state changes. And finally, we will apply those concepts to our Movies app and to our new UX-oriented components. Welcome to the first video of the section 4, which is called Intro to Animations in React Native. In this video, we'll introduce the React Native animations. In this video, we're going to take a look at 3 topics. First of all, we'll see why animations are important to any mobile app. We'll introduce the animation modules and some important concepts about them. And finally, we will see which components are great to trigger animations in our app. So, why animations are important to any app?
Almost any quality app out there has animations beyond the system ones. Why is that? There are several reasons. Good animations tend to enhance the quality of our app, just like a good design does. Animations take an important part of the UI and UX part of any app. And this is becoming more clear with modern mobile devices and sensors. Now we have the chance to run smooth 60 frames per second animations and drive them by complex user interactions in a way that wasn't possible with traditional personal computers. Some apps also use animations as a tool to drive the user attention. A good user interface is the one that doesn't need to be explained and just works. Using animations to highlight the specific parts and behaviors to guide the user is a common pattern.
Now, let's think for a moment about the default platform's animations like the Android app switcher. The cards that appear when you want to switch from one app to another or to close any active app contain several powerful metaphors run by animations. The app that goes from foreground to background zooms out, and you can scroll through other activities present. This metaphor is indicating through animations that our operating system contains apps, and that those apps can be switched or closed. When closing, in a very similar way as iOS does, the animation resembles what you will do if you had a hand of cards and you just throw one out. This is an example of the app switcher in iOS 11.2 running in iPhone X. In contrast, the Android app switcher is very similar, but the closing gesture goes from right to the left instead of bottom to top. Now we know that animations are important. Let's see how the React Native can help us. React Native comes with 2 fundamental animation modules, animation and layout animation. They serve different purposes and they work in a different way. Layout animation is used to animate layout between renders, making very easy to animate position changes and size changes. Animation provides more control and more animation types. It can run some of the animations in the native side, and it's usually used in a declarative way. We have introduced the React Native modules that provide animations. Let's see when they are usually triggered. We can summarize the animation starters in 2 types, imperative and declarative. Imperative animations are triggered directly by a statement in our source code. Declarative animations, from the other side, will be attached to a stream of events that can occur, and the animation will use those events to animate. Let's see some examples. We'll start with an actual animation we'll build in the video for a fade-in entrance. This is an imperative animation because we're manually triggering the animation once the component has mounted. This is a good example about a declarative animation, a header parallax. The image displayed in the top of this view gets resized while the user scrolls. The scrolling offset is what triggers the animation when the user scrolls either to top or to bottom. In this video, we covered 3 things about animations: why they are important, the types of animations that come with React Native, and how we can usually trigger them.